Freedom greetings, Helldivers. The short answer to the question, is the Giga Grenade better than the Termite? It's not as simply as a yes or a no, because for a grenade to perform better than other, it means that it needs to outdo that previous item, and the Giga Grenade can actually accomplish some things that the Termite Grenade can't, but the Termite Grenade can be more effective in certain scenarios. So let's begin the video and show you some simple scenarios in which the Giga Grenade actually is better than the Termite Grenade. To begin, when we're talking about light group of enemies or even medium armor enemies that are tightly close in a patrol formation, or they just happen to be really close to each other, you will absolutely decimate that entire group easily in the blink of an eye. All these illuminate boatless have been absolutely vanquished. This automaton patrol, the whole patrol, vanquished with a single grenade. Of course, you need to aim exactly at the center of the patrol to maximize this thing, but you cannot possibly tell me that a Termite Grenade can accomplish all of this with a single boom. The Giga Grenade excels against the Termite in creating a bigger radius of damage, while the Termite is more focused on a single target, on a particular weak spot. Think of it like a more precise grenade versus the Giga Grenade, which is designed for crowd control. However, the Termite Grenade can destroy in one single explosion a turret. Meanwhile, the Giga Grenade will require probably 2 unless you're aiming for the weak spot. So that is something that you have to keep in mind. Automaton tanks also appear to be surviving 2 Giga Grenade impacts, that is unless of course you're aiming exactly at the weak spot, which is a little harder to do. So you can see that the Termite Grenade, because it latches onto a target, it burns the armor and then it explodes, it creates more damage to a singular unit, and just with this simple analysis you can tell that the Giga Grenade and the Termite Grenade are not really trying to compete against each other. They save 2 different types of gameplay styles. One of them is precise explosion, the other one is crowd control, big boom. As a bonus information, the Giga Grenade can absolutely destroy the outer walls of the little cities in certain maps. This will allow you to make way in certain areas where you usually will simply just get stuck. The Giga Grenade also have enough force to demolish buildings. However, if you ask my opinion, I think the Giga Grenade really absolutely shines and excels in the bug terminate front. Given the fact that the terminists act like a swarm, you can usually find 10 of 20 of them in a single place, which the grenade will absolutely kill. Not only that, every single charger variant can be one-shotted instantly upon impact with this amazing grenade. While the Termite can also do this, the Termite will take a few seconds and the Giga Grenade will just do this faster. Against the Vile Titan, it does not kill it in one shot, or maybe it can if you actually aim exactly at the head, but you should not really be trying to blow this up way too close because the Giga Grenade's radius have a massive impact and you might end up killing yourselves in the process. Lastly, one of the things that I actually don't like about this grenade is the fact that you can only carry 2 on a regular armor, and every time you pick up a resupply, it only gives you 1 grenade. So it's gonna be very limited and you're gonna have to be very precise on how to use them unless you wanna run out of Giga Grenades rather quickly. I hope you find this video informative. Let me know your thoughts, discoveries, or other things that you can do or you cannot do with the Giga Grenade in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. ChonkyLotus out.